Cause if you got a like break and pad, you could give us so you could get same thing. Or write the notes.
Yeah, right there. So.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, nobody's fine.
Yeah. Oh, in person for everybody. Oh, okay.
All right, thank you, everybody. We're gonna bring the meeting to order. And how we start this off, Linda? How we start our meeting off? I'm gonna let you start it off.
Just want to call the meeting to order, that we do a little small thank us for board members. So we got Sue,
Here, present.
Nefmi,
Present.
Lila, myself, so we've got quorum,
And Cynthia.
Cynthia. She's not a board. But see, also visiting, also is our secretary Cynthia, and Miss Pamela, and I don't know.
What's your name?
Kat.
Cat.
Kat? K-E-T. Melissa.
C-A-T.
Oh, C-A-T. And Melissa's Frank.
Yes, India.
India? Yes. Fine. Thanks for coming.
All right. Thank you. So we'll start.
So turn over the wash.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the reading of the minutes from the last meeting. Between you and the minutes.
So our last meeting was on March 12th. Our members in attendance were Sol, Alethea, Candace, myself, Latoya, Carla, and Linda. Those were the board members. We had Cynthia, John Beckles, and Pamela. Let's see. So we reviewed the meeting, we reviewed February 2024, the committee meeting minutes, and then also the closing drive. It's still ongoing. You can drop off items here. Are you still doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're still doing the closing drive. So you can drop off here in this office any items that you have. And then also too, we spoke about the community cleanup day, that is April 27th. We also we spoke about reaching out to DSNY to donate the cleaning supplies for a cleanup on that April 27th. And we have a guest presentation from Assembly Member Sarah Souffrant. I will say her name wrong. Sarah Souffrant. So she just spoke about the importance of just working with the youth, her passion for working with the youth, her prior work as a nurse, and then also to how she was a graduate of SUNY. She supports criminal justice reform, works with Global Kids, supports foster care, and then really encouraged everyone here to just make sure that we try to get involved as possible with our office. And then she has some upcoming events for SYEP, and then summer picnics at Fort Greene Park, youth advisory council planning, and then also too, she spoke about the discretionary funds for the youth, and then also college tours outside of New York. We have spoke about doing college tours for some of our youth as well here in the group. And also, next steps, Sol submitted the grant application, so to Citizens for an end of the summer, or at the beginning of the summer event. And then also we've been speaking really about a skating pop-up to be combined with that end of the summer event. And then as well, the cleanup day at April's board meeting, since we're doing it in person. And then, CB9 t-shirts for the cleanup day.
Thank you. Do we need to push the rabbit through the corner on the minutes? Do we accept them? Okay, so I'd like for someone to, second the acceptance of the minutes. Does anybody have any questions or anything towards it?
I'm kind of interested in the picnics that are happening at Fort Greene Park. That's new
Yeah,
to me, actually.
yeah, we would like to ask, so that's something you want me to follow up with?
I'd be interested in. I live very close to over there, and just
Okay.
like, how do you? I'd like to be a part of it if possible.
Okay. So I'll reach out to Farris.
Do you guys have dates or any type of information yet, or is
No.
it just kind of just talking about it? Okay.
No, she was just giving us information. So she says that she would want us to contact Justin Freeman if we wanna follow up with him.
Okay, yeah.
So I can always
I'd
add
love to be
that
part
to
of
it.
that. Yeah.
When we talked about like, well, there's something we always wanted, we've been talking about doing college tours if we can get funding
Yeah.
around that. So I'll be able to I'll just follow
Okay.
up with, I'll add that to the list of things I'll follow up with.
And is it only college tours outside of New York? Because there is like Pratt over there too in that area.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
And they're always
schools-
open to tours and things like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools who do the local ones, but like my goal is to really take kids out of the city because I feel like
Yeah.
they know and can get around the city, but they should also have the opportunity to learn
What's
about
out there.
what's outside of New York.
How far out of New York?
Well, I've done a 10 college tour from New York to Atlanta and back.
Oh wow.
But I mean, it's expensive, so I haven't yet to get it funded, but,
Pretty
the
sure a lot
last
of
one-
people would be interested.
Yeah, I proposed one for New York to DC and back, so visiting like 4 colleges. But it's just a matter of people fund it. Yeah, but we didn't specify where we'd be going. So these are just like ideas, thoughts and stuff we put out there. Okay. Alright, thank you. Any other questions? Do we want a second accepting the meeting? Second. Second, okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the agenda for now. We will see if someone from the Alliance of Quality Education will be coming. I know they wanted to discuss city budget cuts that are coming down the pipe for education and federal funding for education programs. So hopefully they'll be able to come. If not, we're just gonna have to move on through. But the biggest thing we wanna talk about today is we have the community cleanup. So we wanted to talk about what that's gonna look like, where are we gonna go, and then my thought is to organize like different areas so we can have like a range of where we're cleaning from. So first, I think we could start by proposing, well, the date we said will be April 27th. And I'd like to propose as the time to be 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and let me know what people feel, but I think a 2-hour is a good, is a nice enough time that we could really do some,
Oh, it's on a Saturday.
a Saturday, and I believe it's close to Green Day, right?
It
It is Green Day, thank you.
Green
Day.
Where is the
I'm
cleanup
like,
starting
okay.
from, and then I go into?
So that's what we're talking about
Okay.
today. So we wanted to discuss, where do we wanna start from? I believe when we spoke before, we had talked about starting from Eastern Parkway in Franklin and then working our way down to Empire. I believe that's what we said, right?
Yeah.
So is that still what we wanna do? But then if enough people are there, I was thinking we could do like Eastern Parkway between, Franklin. We could do between that, then going down to like Bedford, so we do like each block. So if we had enough people, we could do a Franklin block, a Classen block, and a Bedford block, and then a Nostrums. Who is Nostrums? Someone said, yeah, Nostrums block.
a big
Yeah,
one.
no
Yeah,
strand.
she said she would do Nostrand.
And I'm sure that a lot of the businesses will pick up on that.
Franklin of our, is a lot of businesses, so now.
Well, no, cause there's a lot of houses going all the way down. It doesn't really hit
The
a
side
lot of,
streets
yeah, the
over Franklin.
businesses are on Franklin, but if we're gonna be doing in between, those are mostly apartment buildings.
Do you guys focus on I guess figuring out which neighborhood, which blocks can get the most, or were you guys kind of just picking main
Well, we
streets?
just kind of looked at and talked about the area
Okay.
and what it is that we saw in there, and I mean, I guess cause I walk around that area, it's like people throw trash
Yeah.
everywhere.
Crazy.
And I'm like, I just don't understand it. I'm like,
I
why is this
don't get
here
it.
right now? Like, do
don't
people
understand.
literally just
throw it out the
throw
windows.
their trash?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? They throw it out their
I
windows?
see people throw out their car windows and just keep driving.
Or you know what, a lot
It's
of people
crazy.
put it on non-trash days. They
Yes.
put their trash out on non-trash days, and if it's a non-trash day, they're not
It
gonna
just gets
really
blown,
knocked
yeah.
everywhere.
Cause I'm just like
Mhm.
flabbergasted sometime at the trash I see, and I'm like, who does this? And I've literally seen like a bag just on the floor.
Yeah, that's what
And
it
I'm
is.
like,
People are like, I'm not going
does
down.
that?
Yeah, they'll put
I'm
it
like
right
literally a few more steps and you're at the corner and you could throw it in the garbage. Like I don't get it. But so yeah, when we looked at those areas, we talked about, cause quite a few of us live in that area, and we talked about, you know, there's just random trash all over. So that's how we ended up saying, you know, we still would
That's
get
a
like
good
a wide, a good area if we went down
And
there.
like they were saying, with businesses being in the area, once you team up with the businesses, I'm pretty sure that they'll definitely be down for that too. I want
That's
to join.
That's a good idea.
I guess my
What do you
question
say?
would be, how would we get the like other youth involved? So should we go to like say, you know, Boys and Girls Club, ask them,
YMCA.
hey, you know, yeah, YMCA, like
That's a good
like,
idea.
hey, if you guys have some, or you know, some schools, if you have some teams for extra credit, you know, they can come and do this for, you know, a couple hours.
Well,
Is
I
that
think-
Medgar Evers? Is
Yeah,
around
Megas
the
is
area,
right there,
And the
so
preparatory
there's
school.
three schools. So we could ask Prospect Heights, we could ask Clara Barton, those are high schools, we could ask Medgar Evers, and the other high school on Bedford, there's no schools in there anymore. So you have 3 school buildings, so what we could do is when I make the flyer after tonight, I'll make a flyer, and then we can go, like maybe a couple of us can go and distribute, we could distribute flyers, and then, in my after-school program, I will see if parents and, even though they're little kids, it's okay, like little kids.
But little kids could shoot, yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. Learn
Little
stuff.
kids,
yeah.
We should see if you get Jackie Robinson too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll talk to the middle and the high school in that building and see if they will, you know, if we can get some kids to come, that day. But then it would be nice to like do something or give something. But then I don't know, cause we
Pizza.
wanna teach them, that's what I'm
A
thinking,
pizza day or
something.
something, like, you need like
Well,
something
maybe,
like
yeah,
that.
maybe I'll do it after.
Yeah, maybe
So
after.
those who
Because
have,
rather than to come-
exactly,
Yeah,
maybe we
those
can
there.
donate some
So
money
they
and
can
then we
serve
could
and
just,
give them a party.
that would
Even,
be great. And I'm only giving
Thank
it
you.
to the kids who,
Yeah,
yeah.
Participated.
We need those to
Even
be
like
invited.
churches, like the church,
Yes.
like youth groups and things like that. I
yes,
feel like they-
well, you guys can help with that.
Yeah, I
Pam and you.
mean, that much children in this one.
Well, some of the staff can,
We have an elementary school,
Yeah.
241,
yeah, 241, I was
and
just there
in
today.
Prospect Heights.
Yeah.
It's 4 schools in
Yeah.
there.
So I can send the
That's
flyer
really
to all the buildings, and then what we could do is like what we did before, remember we posted it?
Yeah.
But it would be more effective to maybe talk to the assistant principals or the, school counselors to like literally see, like, do you guys have any school credit? Twyla, what about you? Would you be able to get some people to help?
Yeah, I talked to the eco club at my school, which is kind of like the green team and also like community service, and they actually have something planned that day.
Oh,
but-
okay,
They were like very interested, so
okay.
I think what they're gonna do is like, cause they're like volunteering at like a animal shelter, so I think like they're gonna have, like people can choose what they wanna do, but I talked to my friend who leads it, and she was
Okay.
very interested.
Okay, so this sounds good, we can get some, we talked about getting, schools and youth involved, and I will follow up with Jackie Robinson.
I think definitely pushing the credit thing or pushing some type of.
Yeah.
Community
Like,
service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially kids that are getting ready for college and that need that type of extra credit.
Yeah.
That's something
Even
easy
high
to hop
school
on.
students.
Yeah.
Extra
For
credit
sure.
points or something.
Oh yeah, she's busy.
Okay, so we'll, reach out to those schools, and then so are people, so, you know, I don't wanna be like a one-woman show, you know, like, I think that it would be good to have some support around it, so meaning that I don't mind reaching out to the schools, like I'll do that part, but I would like to see if some people could talk to the businesses along Franklin Avenue to see if that day, you know, would they be able to help, or would that be a day that people could come out and help clean up their area? You know, between those 2 hours, where was the churches, if, some of you are connected with churches, you know, who would be able to help with churches and which churches
So
would you
the
reach out
churches
to?
in that area, you know, the churches in that
First
area.
Baptist Church is on
And First
Eastern Parkway.
Baptist.
Oh, yes, First Baptist, good one. Do you know
Yeah.
anybody there?
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna
Yeah,
reach out to
that's what
someone?
we told
Okay. Yeah, I've been there once, but I don't know anybody there. Okay, that's a good one. What about, there's a little one on,
There's one by Burger King,
there's one by that
Yeah,
Jehovah
every
Witness.
corner.
one by Burger King, and there's one right
One
on
by
that
Burger King.
Oh, the
Oh,
one down the
yeah.
street.
okay.
No, it's on Washington Avenue, right there on the corner where the 48 bus comes down, that's the church right there too.
Okay. There's a little church on, President and Bedford.
There's a church on Franklin Avenue,
And what?
Between
by the
Union
pizza,
and
pizza place.
President. Yeah, between Union
You
and
mean the one
President.
on Bedford,
It's
at
on
Cornell,
Franklin.
Miller Evangelical?
No, it's on Franklin between Union and the President.
On the left side, it's a church,
Right
right
next
where
to
the
the,
pizza parlor,
pizza
where the
parlor.
check casher place is.
It's-
Oh, yeah. My roommate used to live there. I forgot about that church. Yeah, right, just smack in the middle, yes. Okay. So is there anybody who would be dedicated to reaching out to the churches?
Well, when you reach out to the churches,
But
which
it's
our
already
event
there.
is what, 3 weeks away, they're gonna say, where's the flyer?
Yeah, I'll have the flyer made. I'll give her.
And what are we
I
expecting
wonder
them
if
to do?
just join us to
Yeah,
compete.
just come join us to help clean up.
Okay,
and
and
then-
then just send them a flyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that the other thing is, one of the things I'm gonna ask them, I'm more than likely to tweet. I'm gonna ask, can you create a Google form?
Okay.
And
like
then
a
what we,
sign up.
yes, and so like, I would like that if we're reaching out to all of these areas, get the email and say, hey, if
Right.
you're gonna come to me, please sign up.
Register, so we know who's
Exactly,
coming through.
exactly.
You could do like
Could you
Eventbrite.
put a,
Yeah.
sorry, could you
That's
put like a
true,
QR
too.
code on
Yeah.
Cause
the,
that would just bring more people.
Okay,
if you could put a QR
QR
code on the
code.
flyer
Yeah.
so that people can scan it to
I
register.
love that
Okay.
idea.
And then they can
And it'll
register there.
automatically
Yeah.
list them to the Google form.
Yeah.
Does it only have to be people from the neighborhood, or because I know
No.
my neighborhood,
No,
like they
no,
see that,
you
they'll
could bring-
come out and help.
No.
You can
Yeah.
bring
anybody,
Yeah.
it could be anybody.
So I think definitely listing on like Eventbrite, so people see it as some type of
Right,
right.
Earth
Because
Day
I'm
type
We can
of
put
thing.
that
Yeah.
one.
Cause people will do things for Eventbrite, and we set
And
a-
just put
the
free
QR
on there,
code.
people will do it.
Yeah,
With Google Docs registration.
Okay, so if you get the QR code, can you send the QR code to me and I'll?
Yeah, if you just put it on the flyer. like, if
Flyer.
you have
No, that's
it.
what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the flyer, but she can.
So what will happen is like the QR code will go on the flyer and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
But
make
I
a
don't know-
Google form, you can, if you
The
right
QR,
click and
yes.
say create a QR
Oh, you
code.
can make it
Yeah.
on.
Yes, yes.
And it just goes
Okay.
on it, and as soon as they scan it, it'll take them right to.
Right, to the form.
To the form to
To
put
the
in
form.
the information to
Okay, thank you
register.
for that. Let me write that down.
So you'll create the QR
And then
code
they
and
keep,
then
they
send
keep
it
the
to me.
listing for you and you just got print it out.
Yeah.
You don't have to go on.
I'm
You would know.
Cause then I could put it in like a Brooklyn email blast.
And we'll say the main meetup spot in the morning to get the gloves, get everything will be, the corner of Franklin and Eastern Parkway. Let's meet there. And then what I would like to see is, can we have like team captains for each section?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Are there CB9 shirts?
Yes, we got them.
Okay.
Yay.
We have a turkey, so I.
We got
don't know,
30,
like,
so we got
Okay.
more people than it is what it is, so we got t-shirts.
Okay. That way we can
So,
just identify.
yes.
What's the meetup time? So
We're gonna, let's meet up by, 10:45.
Eastern Parkway. and
Yeah,
Franklin.
Eastern Parkway in Franklin. By Wise Deli.
You got coffee ready for us?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have coffee ready for us?
If you have to, yeah, then you gotta come earlier, get your coffee.
Maybe we got some coffee shops around there, we might ask.
They have coffee
We should
there.
ask them.
That's what I was saying.
Well,
So
Dunkin'
we should be
Donuts
in front
is
of a
across the
breakfast
street.
place.
Yeah,
Dunkin' Donuts is
breakfast.
right there.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do all that, then y'all need to get there by 10:30.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, cause it's gonna take.
What time did you say it was?
10:45. But Dunkin' Donuts is across the street,
They
so
give
you
you-
want coffee and all of that, huh?
They give you free coffee?
I never had free coffee from
They
them.
ain't got no more other coffee shops around there?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
do.
got-
Yeah,
Coffee
maybe
Land
I'm
is
sure.
right there.
Yeah, we
Coffee
could
Land
ask
is down
them
the
if they give
hall.
us a
Oh, so
donation of coffee.
we'll ask.
I
Yeah,
always
it's
see
the deli.
Dunkin' Donuts.
The
like,
deli
the
might be the
anything
best one.
at an
Yeah.
event. So maybe
Cause
we
I
can-
tried
I'll
to
ask
get
them.
Dunkin' Donuts,
They don't never give you
They
that.
don't wanna do, and that's a problem, and I think we
Cause are they
need to.
franchise?
They're too big of a company.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
want
they
to
take too much
donut.
money for that.
Yeah,
But
they're not
they,
gonna-
but they don't come to us to come there, maybe the coffee shop would come to us.
You'd probably have to talk to a
On the
representative,
line,
like
they
call
don't,
Dunkin'
so.
Donuts,
You
like
know,
the
both of
one eight
them.
hundred number.
I mean,
and
both
get
of the
you
coffee
over.
shop.
Yeah, and I've spoken with managers there, I know we don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Mm.
can do like the head, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta send it to the corporation and then they will talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
yeah,
asked
corporate
them once too for it, and they was like, nope.
Hmm.
All
Pay your
right.
franchise, so.
Yeah.
So if we come all the way down, at the end, we have McDonald's right there on the end, right?
Mhm.
So maybe we can reach out to,
Probably the end of
McDonald's
it.
and ask them to do some donations, at least for our young people.
Okay.
Any pizza shops around
Yeah, there is.
Billy's,
and-
Billy's will donate.
Huh?
Yeah,
Billy's
is
will
good at
donate.
donating, but you
Yeah.
gotta hit them up now.
Way in
Right, that's what I'm
advance.
saying, we would
Yeah.
have, we would be asked now. Not the same day, still there. I don't know, I think that's something I have, anything that we can use for that, I have.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah, we
gonna
can.
be very important,
Yeah.
so that's
And
all.
for the kids, I can ask. They do. Billy's is good. They'll donate at least two.
Yeah.
They'll donate
Yeah,
at least
they'll
two. Donation. McDonald's.
McDonald's is- they pride themselves on giving back, but I think that's their corporate website, so we can stay check.
We have one of the members that sit on, Tiffany Tower, they're the president of Tiffany Tower,
Oh,
Denise or Deborah.
Tivoli Tower.
I mean, not Tiffany Tower,
You talking about
Evansville.
Evansville? Oh, you talking about Beverly?
Beverly, she's the president, so she might be able to get us some
president of what?
of her.
Tenants
Tenants
Association.
Yeah, they got food, right? They got food.
All right, so, all right, but now we're throwing out all of this. I'd like to be productive, like who's committing to doing what, so that it's not just left up in the air and then it doesn't get done at all. So I have, I don't mind asking Coffee Land to donate to see if they'll donate coffee. And I'm pretty close to McDonald's, so I'll ask that. Who wants to ask, Billy's?
I'll go with Billy's.
Okay. And then, so far, I only have for the church First Baptist Cynthia's going to. What about the other ones? Is anyone else going to the other churches?
You give me a flyer, I'll go to the one by the pizza shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, you can even.
I forgot what that one is called.
I can go with Boys and Girls Club over on, Bedford,
Oh, okay. So let the girl come in.
and Erasmus.
They still go,
And especially now, a lot of them have to get like certain credits to get like,
right.
so.
Well, I can send it to a couple of the
Yeah.
principals in Erasmus. I know some of them are married too.
Yeah, let me,
But the latter, you say the goal. You know, this is the case of them.
Okay. I'll do the flyer for the event, and then, Matween will send me the QR code. What else? Come on,
What's
y'all.
the deadline for registration? Cause are we giving out shirts to people?
Well, we have 30. So
Yeah, we
we
got
got
30,
30
so
30
we-
shirts and anything
So
over.
the
we're
first
gonna-
30 people
will
that
get a shirt.
register.
Yeah.
Get a
So-
shirt. Yep, pretty much.
Is there a deadline for that?
Yeah, what
That would be
deadline
on the
we want to do?
registration.
When are we doing it on the 27th? So we can say the deadline is what, the Wednesday or the third?
that's the 24th.
Yeah, we can say the deadline. I mean, or at least maybe till Friday, right? Doesn't matter.
I don't think 31st, not the first.
Yeah, so just put it to the Friday and then
The
they'll show
26th?
up, yeah. The 26th, we could put the deadline.
Even if you don't, you can still show up.
Yeah.
Bring a friend.
We can still show up, yeah. Okay, what else did we talk about? Talk about meeting up.
What are you using to clean these things up?
Oh, so the office is donating, most of the stuff. I'm gonna bring like a box of, the plastic gloves, I have that, and then everything else, CD9 is donating.
You got enough gloves now, I can say nothing. You
Yeah.
don't need any.
I mean, I have a box.
You don't think a box of gloves is gonna be enough? One, I could get
People go through gloves that kind of.
Yeah.
No, I can get more than one glove, so that's not a problem. But I believe they said they have boxes here. So they have, and they could get the thick, yeah, they said trash bags, And they said they could get the thick, do we feel we need the thicker gloves or is the plastic okay? Regular ones is okay?
Where are
Alright.
you getting the trash?
Yeah,
Some
people
people
think
are,
some-
they're
some
giving it to us.
No, there's something that can pick up.
Oh, that's what they have that, they said,
Yeah.
they said they have something like
Okay,
that.
how many
Yeah,
of
what's
those
that,
do they have?
The thing to grab it.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're grabbers, they're gonna get that.
Where are you putting the trash afterwards?
Yeah.
I guess we would just,
Okay, and they be like,
why can't
corner.
we put it, but why can't we put it in
When is trash day? So you wanna make sure you do it for
trash
Thursday.
day? Cause trash day don't come till Tuesday.
After Saturday, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
they gotta
Tuesday,
Now, this
Right.
was what, I think that was one expression, because I say sometimes the sanitation will send out the truck for it.
Oh yeah, you
once
could
they
call
know that
sanitation
they
and
go.
tell them to come
Yeah.
do it, yeah.
Okay, so we have to ask,
That's me today, so I-
say that again now?
You can
We
call 311 to get the number for the sanitation office directly, and they'll give you the direct number to sanitation, and they'll pick it up on that day.
Our,
for you.
our office got it.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you
Alright.
guys are bringing.
Can we?
So what are we asking them to do, come and pick it up for us?
No, but, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing.
And where all the
Send it.
trash is gonna
Yes,
be, and then
yes.
they'll come and pick it up.
Whatever.
So what we would, so can we put them at like the corners and
corners.
then?
It's gonna be wherever a corner is that they're
Okay.
familiar with.
Alright.
cool.
Is this gonna be an every month thing for you guys? Are you trying to turn it into
There's
every
just
month?
one right, I don't know about every
Oh,
month.
This is just, it's just a donation and the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know, I mean, if people wanna commit to something like that, I think that would be good, but I don't know how long it will last if you do it every month. Cause people will be like, oh, I got this going. Okay, so who's calling sanitation?
I could do that, as I said in the local one.
Okay. Alright, so when are these things due? All the stuff we said we're doing, when is it due?
We're what, 3, not even
As
2
soon
weeks
as I get
away.
the flyers,
Just
I'll
as we
go
do
to
the
the church,
flyers.
I'll go over to the church.
That school next week
And,
Friday is starts spring break, so you gotta put it out.
Oh, the
Yes.
schools are out.
Yeah, the school is out that week.
And that's why we
Yeah,
fixed it,
so
yeah.
you gotta put it out. At least the flyer gets to them by at least Monday, so they can put it on the school.
Yeah, I mean, I can have the flyers made by today or tomorrow, that's not a problem. And then I'll send, but I just have to get the QR
QR
code
code
from
and then I can
and then I can send it out.
everybody did their Friday.
What I could do is I'll make it and then I'll add you on camera and then you could just drop it.
Perfect, I do have a camera.
Okay. So John is in here, anything, oh wait, we didn't set the deadline for everything, when is the deadline, is that we're supposed to have all of this done? I feel like it should be by this week,
Yeah.
cause the next week is gonna be a lot of vacations. So we wanna say by Friday?
Friday, by noon.
Okay.
Maybe instead of a monthly, maybe it could be like a quarterly thing.
That would be more
Or,
realistic.
you know,
I
it's
think.
more manageable for folks.
Yeah.
You gain some type of like
Yeah.
support over time.
Right,
People are like,
right,
oh,
right.
revenue.
Okay. So suggestion is, to do.
The only thing on that is that, we've got this April,
Yeah,
right,
June
so
is
May,
over.
June, not to June, we
That's what I
don't
was
know.
thinking.
A new board might be in, so we can't really leave speak.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna be happening at that time.
So I think something should just be mainstays for each committee, like, you know, so we know that the youth service committee always does.
That over.
It doesn't when there's that.
It's like,
Yeah,
why would
but
it
that's-
be long?
But that's the issue though, right? We don't build the
There's
infrastructure
no-
for things to last
Yeah,
beyond just
because
us
people
in
always
this moment.
say, yeah.
But sometimes they
Has to
got,
create
sometimes
that
they got some,
infrastructure.
grandmothers who say we used to do this, so there's always
Yeah.
a space for it.
This, I don't care if this board office doesn't exist anymore, like I'll still show
It's
up.
just,
I'll
yeah,
still
yeah.
show up.
Yeah, I know one thing though, like where youth and education committee, like, I remember 2 years ago, not when I was chair, and I know Pam was here, we had talked about, like doing a read day, like a day with the kids where you read to them and, you know, do something like that. I think that would be nice, but what I've noticed is that, you know, we come up with good ideas, but then we have to be mindful, like if we're gonna say we're gonna do
Follow
something, to actually
That's the hardest
everybody
thing.
volunteer, because what happens is if it's during the week, then people's work and everything gets caught up, and then there's no follow through, you know? So how can we make it that if we pick particular events, that it's not just a planning and then we end up not doing it because, you know, people either with work or different things, what can we do to do it, and then what can we do to really do some more work directly with you? Because there's plenty of ways to do stuff with you, but it's like, how are we gonna do it?
Well, everybody can't show up, but, you know, like maybe this time, this 4 people could go this time, you know.
Yeah, so I just think that if we're gonna plan stuff, it needs to be planned with who is coming. Because it makes no sense to plan it and then nobody shows up and then we can't do it.
Then you can't board and then nobody shows up.
Exactly, and we don't wanna do that, you know, but you have to be mindful that when you're doing stuff with kids, after school time starts like 2:30. And then, you know, if you have programs, maybe it goes till 6, but if you just get off at 5, you have enough time to make it. So, you know, I think we should think about what we wanna do. I know we did Jackie Robinson Day a couple years ago. I know they have Jackie Robinson Day coming up with the school, but,
Or when people can't make it virtual. Since kids are so used to virtual stuff, have someone that's kind of dedicated to like having a
yeah,
day where
but
they
that
can
doesn't
breathe.
keep kids' attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're on the TV, they're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna be running all over the place.
I don't know anything about this Jackie Robinson Day. What's that about?
Well, I know when we did it in the past, it was a day where like the kids performed outside. We had vendors come and set up, and like we had a table and just talked to the community about what we have in the community. Kids came to sing, kids did a poem, step team.
What day is it?
performed.
What day is it?
Outside, I don't know what the schools look like, so I would have to ask them. I know, I saw the flyer, so I know.
So if we
they're
just type
having-
it in online, it should come up.
Yeah, if not, then by the next meeting I'll, or you know what, we also have a WhatsApp group. So if you wanna be a part of it, leave me your name and phone number, and I'll just add you to it, and then I could plop the information. That's easier than
Yeah, no,
waiting,
fine,
because
yeah.
sometimes it's in between a month, so, yeah.
I'm thinking, I or community fair day, right? If we could, if you know, we would be in the park is
Yeah.
right? You know, the music is
Yeah.
already there, but it's always hard. Maybe if we, like in the little triangles, make that whole park or our own community park.
Okay.
Last time we just had like a table.
Yeah.
So we moved there, we moved the kids there, and we can have like a reading, have somebody come, any one of us read a book to them, tell them bring their stuff or get some,
Okay.
something for them to sit on. I usually pay a woman $150 to do that for my kids when I do stuff. So we could do it.
What you mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
150?
People pay money
Yeah,
for
and she
kids
come,
stuff.
because she come, right? And
People
she
pay
come,
money for kids
yes,
stuff.
yes, and she come and she sit them down, and she reads.
You could
And
yeah
you read
with
to
the
them.
kids, yeah, like
Yeah,
you
so
know,
we could do
$10
that
and
instead.
yeah, they pay. Parents will pay for their kids to be distracted for a couple of hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
so we could start something like, we could do it at our community
Once
fair.
again, building some
And then
type
build
of
something for
rapport,
community people,
building.
like, so when next you having that, and you want to, you could say, well, meet me at the corner in the summertime.
Right.
You gotta get other scholars to do a read
I
program.
was saying, my dad, he does cultural, my family is from Haiti, and he does a lot of like cultural activities, so it would be great, like if the kids like learn a little something on the drum.
Yeah, right, stuff like that.
Like
whoever has
dancing.
something to
Yeah,
offer.
because last
Yeah.
time we didn't really, I mean, last time you had the, that was good, but at that thing, we could just take them apart. That music comes so hard,
Right.
and then they're running around and not ready. After 5 minutes, they get bored, and parents got to be dragging them like that. We take them away,
Yeah.
don't, because
Yeah.
I'm not giving the space for them,
Yeah.
right? Then you can do whatever.
Well, last
So
time we
cut off that,
Yeah.
that's, I'll put some tables across
Yeah.
that people love, because this is
Yeah.
ours.
area. Well, remember we had the games with the kids.
Uh-huh,
They
yes.
loved it. They had a
Right,
good
and then we
time.
got games and everything.
Yeah,
You
we
don't
had
get a lot
And reading was just
Yeah,
in
we
the
had
park.
like
Yeah.
frisbee, hopscotch, jump rope.
And that's all stuff you could get.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
just we went to Five Below and
Yes.
just bought it.
Yeah.
Then we just bought it and
Bubbles.
did it bubble. Oh, the kids were loving the bubbles. Yes, and we had the softballs.
Okay.
Right.
So we had all of those, equipment. So some of it I still have, so we can
Oh, so
always,
you could just-
won't think it was just what we don't have,
Yeah,
but we can do that. So I think that's a good thing. I'm glad you jumped it, so, Jordan is in here, so that was the next thing we were gonna talk about. So we're gonna bring some, outdoor games.
Yeah.
And another thing is like people can run, like steal the bacon, like run different games.
Yeah, because even the road where the bus, that is usually closed off, so you
Yes.
can even use that. too.
Right. Okay, so have an area just for
Yeah,
our
just
stuff.
for
Okay.
everybody's only gonna have a table.
Oh, I know what, there was something I asked and I forgot. Oh, who will be team captains
That's
for
what
the, I just remembered.
that's why I asked
Who
about
will
the shirts.
who will be team captain for the section? So I'll volunteer to do Franklin, I'll do the Franklin side. So who would like to be team captain for?
How many sections do
How
we
many
have?
sets, how many you have?
Yeah.
So right now, we're gonna do, so, hold on, team captain, so Franklin, that could be me, and then we're gonna need someone for Bedford.
So we're walking
far is that?
down
We're starting at
Frank,
one.
Eastern Parkway, Franklin Avenue.
Yeah, we're starting
How far are
there
we walking down?
to Empire.
Okay, so
Wait,
what's
hold
the
on.
walk, straight down or,
We're straight down and then we're going back and forth, so
so
like,
those are residential
yeah,
areas?
those are residential areas.
Wait a minute, let me get a mic.
Yeah.
So like if we're starting on
Oh,
Eastern
okay.
Parkway, like my
This is
thing is
Eastern
maybe we
Parkway.
would go like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Bedford person, we'd all start and we'd say, let's go to our left. And then come around, go to our right, come around, go, you understand? Like make a back and forth S up
This
and
is
down.
11 to 1.
Yeah, and let's just make it to, I think we have enough time to make it to, in 2 hours to make it to,
And that 1 is over.
yeah. it's when
So
it's
are we
over.
gonna have any refreshments for them
At the
when it's
end.
over?
That's what I was gonna say. At
Well,
the
we
end,
were
if
saying
can
meet
get,
it-
like, the pizzas or something.
Wait,
like
hold on,
that.
yeah. So you
So we
said
wanna meet at
Eastern
Billy's,
Parkway,
or we wanna
Franklin,
meet,
right?
where do we wanna? Cause we're all can end and be, cause McDonald's could be our end spot.
And they set up like tables or something
Which
and then have,
McDonald's on Eastern Parkway, I mean on Empire.
Empire.
we definitely need something like some Gatorade, some waters and.
Get
then
some,
maybe
yeah,
That's
rest
at
and beef.
Washington and then
We
back.
got to rest and beef. Get some
Well, yeah,
Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah, what's some?
We definitely need an ending point, so people, even if, if one group gets done earlier, they're
Yeah,
just
we're
starting
gonna
to,
meet. I
yeah.
mean, if you want pizza, then you sit on Billy's, if you want, I don't personally like Billy's.
So
Eastern
anything but
Parkway,
McDonald's?
after Eastern Parkway,
McDonald's.
Eastern Street.
McDonald's?
So let's have the meeting point be McDonald's, everybody, what y'all think about that? McDonald's?
I gotta understand how you're doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to look
So,
at
So-
okay, so Eastern Parkway,
If we
Union.
start in Eastern Parkway and Franklin,
Right,
right?
right.
We would-
Right,
we
this
would
is
go-
the train station.
Yeah, so let's say we would go to our left, hit Bedford,
Oh, you
walk
want it, but I
down.
can't write the directions.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we're not
So
walking down Franklin.
We're walking down Franklin, so that's what I'm saying, is zigzagging,
So
right?
Franklin to
Because
Union.
we would walk down,
How far down Franklin?
we're just gonna go to Bedford and then go down Bedford and come back, because there's a Bedford group.
Okay, so when we start right there on the corner from Eastern Parkway and Franklin, are we going down Franklin or are we gonna go down Eastern Parkway?
We're gonna go down Eastern Parkway first,
To where?
to Bedford, make a right, then make a right on Union, go
And
down.
that's the armory right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're
Franklin.
turning back
Bedford.
on Union, we're not going down on
Franklin,
that other
Bedford,
group is going
So we're going down Eastern Parkway, cleaning up Eastern Parkway, and then we're gonna come down and go back down.
Exactly, it's like a S.
What's
keep
that
going.
street?
That's Union,
Alright, so.
So
then
we're
you
gonna
go
go down
Union,
Union.
and then we're gonna hit Franklin, go down Franklin, then make a left and go down President,
Then
then come
Carroll.
make
So
a,
just keep on
yeah, so we're just
zigzagging.
doing, so everybody should be just doing like an S, each way. So if you're on Bedford, so we're not gonna mess with Bedford, cause Bedford people's already on Bedford. And y'all gonna go, so Bedford will do the same thing. You're just gonna go down to Rogers, make a right, then make a right onto Union, come back, walk down. So we should just be doing an S the whole time.
Rogers.
Rogers
Yeah.
and Empire.
That's
Rogers
it?
So it would be Franklin, Bedford, Rogers
Cause
and
there's three
Empire.
streets we're going down,
You can get it back. It's easy to look at it.
Yeah.
I have no sense of GPS.
Yeah,
so-
but Rogers is one more popular.
Right,
So what it is we're doing 3 teams, right? No, 4 teams.
Yeah,
Because we're doing no show. So we were doing a Franklin block team, a Claxton or Washington block team, a Bedford block team, and then a Nostrand
After
block team.
President
We
Carroll.
going down Washington Avenue?
Yeah, because you know, Frank, where the park is kind of like Franklin. We're gonna go down, somebody's gonna go down, right?
Yeah, we're up there.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
I need to go down Washington
Yeah.
Avenue.
Empire.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
so
just
not too
Washington.
much.
it's
But
like-
remember, there's like between Montgomery and Sullivan has those weird.
Yes,
conservative
Yeah, we need to map it out because.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
was
can
you
get back.
saying?
Yeah,
We're
because
gonna
they
print out the map.
you want your businesses to
President
be
Carroll.
involved.
Print out the GPS. Print out the
There's
GPS
a lot
picture.
of space, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
like.
Washington and Clarkson. No, I know exactly where that is.
Maybe we don't really need a class in group, because when you think about it, it's mostly schools.
Right.
And different stuff on the Washington side.
Yeah.
So we could just focus on Franklin, Bedford, and Rogers and Mason, because she's doing.
So I guess, wait,
So Kat, you're doing Nostrand, right?
I guess it's like this, that's what we're doing, and then we're ending here.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Not Franklin.
Okay, so it's like,
Eastern Parkway
it's
here.
like these streets and then the streets in
Yeah, and then
between.
we're only going towards, are we gonna have a notion?
And those are residential
Yeah,
areas in there as well.
So Nostrand is Kat,
I
right?
guess you can count it.
Yeah.
So if you're doing,
So you're Franklin too?
I think it's a lot to do with 2 hours.
I do.
you go straight like
How much you
just
just
straight
shows
down
up.
to
Okay.
Empire. And then you come up Empire to Washington.
Well, that would make
And let
sense,
people know what's happening.
and because everybody else would
outside
already
now.
know which one's
Yeah.
these.
Yeah,
So
so
Like I said,
Nostrand, but Nostrand ain't
like
here,
you
so
should know
that's
what's going
I'm
on.
sure you'll have
Plenty of
Alright, so right now, ladies, gents, them thing, let's bring it back in a little bit. We have team captain for Franklin, we have team captain for Nostrand, we need team captain for Bedford and Rogers. Who's willing to take on a team of people?
I could do near Empire.
Nostrand?
Bedford,
CAT.
and
I will
then
do Bedford.
Bedford is, between.
I'll do Rogers.
That's the one.
You want to do Rogers?
Yeah.
Bedford is
Yeah.
between, you said you're gonna do, wait, you said you'll be,
Oh, wait,
She
she's
said-
the map show.
what do you wanna
She's
do?
doing, she's doing Bedford.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
So it'd be Franklin, Bedford.
Only thing that's left right now is, Rogers.
Rogers. I can do Rogers.
And I wanna stress to everybody, please be on time when we're gonna do this, so we're not
So-
on CPT.
so wait.
Can I do Rogers?
So that,
You wanna do Rogers?
everybody at 10:45 on Franklin and Eastern Parkway. So what about your captains? Where do you want them?
We're all meeting, we're all
At
gonna
Wise
meet
Deli.
at Wise Deli, in front of Wise Deli, in front of, Franklin and Eastern Parkway, so let's say 10:30, because we wanna give enough time to get the t-shirts, get the cleaning supplies. You already know CPT, I'm counting for that. That's why I'm like, just say 10 o'clock. Oh, you wanna say 10 o'clock, an hour? So we wanna say 10?
I said 10.
Okay, so why don't we get 10 and then let's get coffee and, whatever,
Yeah.
alright, so we
Give
wanna
out
say
some
10?
10 to 10:30 is your hangout time, and
And we want some
then.
water.
For us it's
That'll
10,
be-
but for everybody else, we're gonna say meet us by 10:45,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did a tree pit cleanup, like at the beginning of the winter season. After everything's done, sanitation had donated, those compost bins as a giveaway for everyone, so I don't
What's
know.
composting?
The little,
Yeah.
not even the big ones, the little ones that you can keep like your food scraps in, so that way you can send it to, you can bring it to the compost location, like at the end of the week or whatever. So, but, yeah, I wonder if they still have those available, maybe, in, our conversations with them.
Let me ask,
Yeah.
What do we need that for you?
what's his name? Cause he should see them at the cabinet meeting every Monday.
Can we get some
We'll
brooms
make sure.
and some
Yeah, and
dustpans?
for the lead.
No, I-
Oh, brooms, so wait, what are the
we sweeping the
supplies? You want,
Wait,
you
is
wanna?
it trash pickup or are
It's
we
trash
like?
pickup.
No, I think what we asked, Dante for was,
The clipper.
the
The
grabbers.
grabbers.
Supply, hold on, let me just put what we put, just, we didn't ask for brooms, but I can ask him if we need it. Do we feel like we'll need brooms? The
Well,
grabbers.
when you're walking down Franklin Avenue, you might find some spaces where you might have to sweep up opposed to picking it up like that. You might have to, right? Because on Franklin Avenue, you gonna need a broom. Especially on a Saturday from Friday night.
The hard part for me is like if we do all that cleanup, then you come like a day or two
Yeah.
and it'll be just
Well,
as
you
dirty.
do, you're
like,
gonna see that for sure.
yeah.
That's all right, but we'll be showing our community support, which is a need in the community.
Alright.
You build your relationships with the local stores in the community.
Oh, and I asked Dante to give us like if he wants promotional material like flyers for CD9 that we can hand to people. Because I was saying to him that people don't know about the community board.
Right.
A lot. So when we walk around, I think part of what we should do, because the people are always outside, part of what we should do is, hey, come and join the community board, come and check it out.
That's the job of the president.
But the president, you think the president's gonna take the board under? But I only know about.
He's the one who chooses who goes on it, so that's his job, not me and yours.
Well, I feel like we should have, because we wanna help the community.
Yes. You can
I
invite
think
them to
we
come
should.
out.
Yes, that's what I mean,
So I'm a meeting.
yeah, come to, have them come to the committee meeting.
For sure.
And, I think
Younger
it's
people
important
as well.
to, yeah, and especially, that's true, because we have a youth committee with one youth, so, yeah.
Lucky before one.
I
I
know.
mean, 6 years and that's the first one.
Right, right. So we have grabbers, gloves, broom, dustpan, trash bags, anything else that we need? What did you say, Pam, what was something, did you say, oh, broom, dustpan.
Yeah.
Room and
And
water.
water. We're gonna need
Water.
Water is
I think that
definitely
the
a
outfit says water. Khalid.
I get all the board members to come, so when we get in the meetings, we would give them all the stuff that you worry about, this one behind, no, be behind, no further.
Right. Invite board members.
And if we're gonna have our next event, we should have our flyers out there for the next event. If we're
So
gonna
what's
have
the next one?
event.
Is
I don't
just,
know,
the
but
next event we, right now is just
It's just
the summer one.
Fair and that, the,
Yeah.
community fair, and that comes from the board.
Yeah, that's from the board. 'Cause
could
it's
we
a-
have that date available?
We don't have it
It's
yet.
not- it's not
We're
ready
even
yet.
at
Well,
the-
June 4th is Brooklyn Queens Day, it's the parade.
That's not, but that's not our event.
It's all of Brooklyn.
It's in fall, it's in July.
Brooklyn Wednesdays during the school year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
We should
school
still
is
have
off for the
some-
kids.
And even encourage people to join, well,
When
it's
is
too late to
Brooklyn
join
Wednesday?
now.
June 4th,
What day of the week is that?
yeah, it's always on a Thursday.
I think they call it something else now.
Chancellor's Day.
Yeah.
They call it what?
Chancellor's Day.
Yeah, they changed the
They
name.
changed it to the Chancellor's
I don't know
Day?
why, but they
Really?
changed the name.
They said June
Wednesday when I was a kid.
Yeah, June 4th.
I'll get the flyer to you so that we
Okay.
can have it.
Okay.
So
So
I
we
think
have
the
that.
community fair day might be the first.
So we
Saturday
said
in July.
water, okay, and then so we're, what'd you say, I'm sorry?
It might be the first day in July.
Okay. And then we said we're gonna add and meet at McDonald's.
Why not
Not
the
during
park?
Sky Park.
Huh?
Why not the park? St. Jackie Robinson Park. Oh, so you
Oh,
got
yeah.
things
What do
set
you
up.
mean,
Yeah,
Jackie?
that's-
What Jackie? Robinson?
Jackie
The
Robinson
little
Park.
playground
Right
there,
there,
the
right
playground.
It's right
You
there.
talking about where the kids are? The kids play?
Yeah, park
Yeah,
right
it's a
there.
nice little playground.
They
Got
got
refreshments
sprinkles,
and everything set up
waters.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they also.
Right down where the
Like the
Jackie
little
Robinson,
side
that
street,
park before you get to the,
The little playground.
The
The
playground
behind
park.
Roberts Field.
yeah.
It's like
It's a handball court, basketball
You
court.
talking about in front of the
Yeah.
school?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's where you're.
So that's
It's nice.
maybe the meet up at the end.
Okay, nice.
And then you want some
Yeah.
If
tables.
there's kids
if there's
there,
some
you can set up tables
No, you
there.
want to set up tables and some chairs.
You don't have to ask McDonald's for anything.
I mean, if that's what you wanna do, but then I have to let the school know, cause that's school property, that's not just like, that's why when you say park is public, that's not public.
I thought it was
It's
a
public.
It's a public park.
It's open to.
It is, it's a public
The
park.
playground in front of the school is
Oh,
public.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
public, but now I know what you're
You
talking
talking
about.
about where you take Jackie Robinson that day?
No, it's the park,
park.
Jackie Robinson has the yard.
Right.
And
The
then there's a
park?
Now I know
playground.
what you're talking about, yeah, that's open.
Playground, but that's Parks and Recreation.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused right now. I work there and I'm
Yeah,
still
that
trying
is-
to
yeah,
picture
that's
where
parks.
you
That's
are.
parks.
Yeah.
Even on
There's like
Saturdays.
Well, you might call it Evans Field Park, they have the, things in the summertime every,
At the
year.
Stop the Violence event.
Yeah, they have a lot of events there, so
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
They have the police,
It's
it's
right
right
there.
that little cutoff block, yeah, right, what is
Is
that?
it Washington Ave?
That's Franklin
It's
and
Franklin and
Sullivan.
that little cutoff block, what is that little cutoff?
McKean.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I'm
Yeah.
bugging. I'm just like
That's
breaking,
right.
like, where is she talking about?
Yeah.
Can you join with
Okay.
other like groups like the Stop the Violence people and things like that? Would that help? Because they have their own
Oh, they
following.
have elite learners.
Yeah,
They have their own following.
Oh, so you want to meet at the park? You want to meet
That would
there?
not
Oh,
be us.
okay.
That would
No,
be
it's
us.
the same
Learners, no, elite learners is in the district. Cause I live on, right around the corner from where the elite
Yeah, they're
learners
not too
office
far.
is, and I'm in the district.
That could be a job.
Yeah.
So in
She could go to the
park.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I should let she does it.
I will, yeah, I don't mind me, I don't mind.
It's
What
okay.
was it you said? I'm sorry.
Oh, elite learners is nearby, and it seems like they're always doing some kind of youth activities or something like that,
So
so it
you
might
want
be
us
worth
to
it
let them
to
know?
ask them if
I
they're
have
interested.
their-
with the schools too. I
Yeah.
think they work with high schools.
Yeah.
And they bring a good group out, they came to the,
Yeah, they came to
Holiday.
They
our.
went to our.
I have the
health
the
event,
the
like, a few years ago.
executive director's number, so I can let her know.
Maybe we could start our free program. Once a month.
All right. Anything else, people? All right, so just to go back really quick, all right, so you want me to, do we want to recap what we said?
Yeah.
All right, so what we said is we're, CB9 will provide the supplies. So they have grabbers, gloves, we can ask for brooms, dustpan, they have trash bags. I believe they also have water, so we can have that. Then, and then we can make sure we invite the board members, and I will do the flyer. The twin will add the QR code to it. We're gonna end and meet at the park next to the school on Franklin and Sullivan, I believe it is.
Yes.
And we can ask elite learners to join and help with the cleanup. And we're gonna reach out to schools to get involved. So Jackie Robinson 2, PS 241, Clara Barton, Prospect Heights. Fredwood churches, First Baptist Church, the church by the pizza shop. I don't remember the name of that one. Pam is doing that.
If you could get the flyer, I'll stop by there on Sunday.
Okay,
Cause I know they're open on Sundays.
Okay.
I don't know about.
I'll
the
have
rest
it done no later than tomorrow.
And
if
Mega
not
Evans,
tonight.
are we reaching out to Mega?
Like, who are we reaching in what area?
Right here in the high school.
Mega Evans.
The high school or the college?
Both. Are they connected?
No,
You can put a flyer in the
Oh, they're
car.
not connected? Oh, okay.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
who
they
are we
got-
sending it to? Cause it's a big.
it's a parent coordinator and
Well, yeah, for the high school,
The high
what about the college? Cause you know, there's all different
Should they
departments.
have like a
The board,
bulletin board
yeah.
outreach?
they actually have a chapter for the NAACP now.
I'm not,
But they got student government.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm teaching there, so I will, I'll find out who to give it to. And who we can maybe get them to post. I don't know if they have a listserv or something.
They have a
They do.
website, they post it on the website.
Yeah, but they also have a email blast so everything goes out to everyone. Alright, Boys and Girls Club is between Erasmus. We're gonna, I'll email flyers for Erasmus. Does anybody live by Erasmus? Alright, you wanna give it to them physically? Okay.
YMCA, little car now.
No, the Boys and Girls Club's right there too. Between, physically and posted around the school. What else? The deadline for commitment is when,
The 25th.
Friday the 25th, right?
Friday can't be 25th, it's Saturday, 27th.
Oh, 26th.
Deadline is the 26th.
6th, yeah, they have to do. Latwin is making the Google
The
form.
form.
Yeah.
Mhm. We want all this done by Friday.
Right.
It's started, it's like,
Okay. Is there anything else? The first 30 people will get t-shirts, right?
That include us?
You gotta get there on time. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
No, the reason I asked about shirts earlier was for team captains, or
Yes, the
or
team
they can
captains.
identify that we're part of the.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So there's 30 shirts, so we'll make sure, we'll just get all 30 and we'll figure out sizes and stuff after. So that'll be a part of our 10 o'clock crew, and then whoever comes after can get a shirt till it's finished. Linda's contacting Department of Sanitation, and
Our environmental committee, she has been on that percentage.
but we said we wanted what from them? Something about compost or something?
Oh, I guess it's like a food scrap container that you
That's a
can,
giveaway,
yeah.
you know,
It's
incentives.
a nice giveaway.
It is.
I use it every day.
Yeah.
So how much you think they would give us? Well, we will see how much registration is done.
Did I miss anything? You wanna recap any of
That's
that?
fine.
Okay.
And then what we gonna give them in the end, food wise? Cause we just
Oh,
I
can't
thought
give
she was
them
going
water.
on the pizza, right? Billy's Pizza?
But even if Billy's donate, Billy's only gonna donate two. He's
Two
not gonna
pies.
donate more than, they won't
That's it.
donate anything more than two. So,
Remember there's like sandwiches and stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We can,
I mean, but it-
bring them back after,
Don't say that again.
Western Beach
The
is a big
kids,
enough place.
yeah.
They should
But-
probably get some food out.
and then you can get the board to
Is the committee gonna pay
apartment, we can put money in our first support.
Well, I'm told them I was gonna turn it in,
Yeah, we can
After
do that
the
as a
meeting.
turn up. Yeah, we do that.
I mean, I can ask about it.
And then we let everything come in.
But are we, I guess the thing is that, let's think about this for a second, because is this about volunteering, or is it then we have to give a reward, like what?
I think it's incentive. People will come for incentives,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But do you advertise that you, that?
no,
for that?
no.
Right,
No.
so
Basically,
you
it's
don't know
all
you're
through-
coming, but we were thinking before that maybe after the event, we can invite them back here to have a thank you with a.
I mean,
Mhm.
personally,
Form,
Yeah,
the Google
but-
form, so they know to
Yeah.
come back afterwards and not leave right
I think
away.
that.
No, not the
okay.
same day. Maybe you
Oh,
organize it.
okay.
Oh, and then I would
Okay.
with the proper.
well, I mean, I was thinking if we
But
did
that
this,
day,
like it
though.
would have
Yeah.
been, like the reason I was
Then you gotta
thinking,
get the phone.
hold on a second, the reason I was thinking to meet up at McDonald's, my thought was we could just buy our own food and converse together. Like, do we, because the reality is, when we try to get money and stuff from here,
Yeah,
stuff
we-
takes a
there's
lot
a
of time. It's not like, even if we get something, it doesn't,
You
it
guys
takes so
don't have to
long.
feed me, I'm fine, I just, as long as you guys have water.
Yeah,
I'll be
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be fine, cause I believe they have water here, but I'm saying, you know, cause we might wanna congregate
Chill out.
together and
Yeah,
chill
hang out for a
when
bit.
we're done and hang out for a bit. So my thought was around, you know, if we end at McDonald's, then we could just sit down, have some McDonald's, something to drink, tea, you know, whatever. Get a fish fillet, if you want a burger.
Or why
Is
don't
that for
we reach out
us
to
or
them and
for
ask
them?
them to donate?
Yeah.
Who?
McDonald's.
No, I think we already have a person. I was gonna ask McDonald's to donate.
All your volunteers may not have
Yeah,
water.
that's what I'm saying about, especially with kids.
Okay, we'll ask.
I didn't even realize they were
Yeah,
all
no,
together.
I looked up earlier, I was like, is that
That's mine. Yes. All right, so I'll ask about that. Let's see what they do, but if they don't donate, then what we're doing.
We're not gonna sit there and eat and young people don't have something to eat.
That's what I was
Something
worried
to eat.
about, yeah.
You know, even if they just get a dollar off the menu and fries off the menu and a drink, that's $3 per child.
Well, we'll see. I'll talk to them and see, what they say.
Yeah, we
And then you
willing,
can buy more.
yeah, we willing to
Because
buy.
maybe we could buy for the adults can buy our own food, but then for the kids.
Right,
we
for the
have
kids or
some.
something,
Okay.
at least, you
Yeah.
know.
So then we really need a registration that we know how much people we're looking at.
That's why, yeah, we're
It's
gonna
not,
have
it's
that
not,
people
so
down.
it's
I
not
mean, I'll
like
just put out a general number for now, because I have to ask early, but, let's see, because we don't even know how many is gonna show
Right.
up anyway.
If they feed 10, that's cool too,
Okay.
you know.
I'll talk to the manager and see. All right, so I think we got everybody, so we got our captains, Franklin, Soul, Nostrum, Cat, Bedford, Linda, Rogers with twins. Okay. And I think that's it, that's all we have right now. Oh, is there anything in terms of the end of the year that we wanna do? So right now, what we said is we have an area that's designated just for the youth, and then we'll have outdoor games, reading to the kids, drumming. Somebody said something about drumming.
That's what I was gonna
So you
say.
said, would he come that day to play? Okay.
I think it was more.
And what's your name again?
I'm Melissa.
Melissa, what's your last name?
Severe, SEVERE.
When it comes to the skating, are we still gonna do that?
Well, we talked about, but we never defined what we wanted to do with that. Never
That's
said.
gonna be hard.
Because when I looked at it, you know, it could be pretty pricey unless people are just gonna, and then where are we doing it? We never like,
Yeah.
like I think if we're gonna do it, we're gonna, cause we only have April, May, June. So if we was to do something with the skating, it would have to be a May event. And then you have the June event coming up for the end of the year. So is that something you wanna think about? But then the next meeting is not until.
The van, yeah, that's the thing. we need to just-
Prospect Park have a skating rink.
They do, yeah.
So like do it as, are we doing it just for fun or what are we doing it for? What's the skating for?
It was for fun.
Really, it was, community,
The community?
yeah, that was for what, May?
We didn't have anything left.
Okay.
Yeah, because our community needs something. Because last year was we had the game.
Right.
But I think now that even we're talking about the skating or even the drums, I think that'd be cool because the more hands-on it is, the better. Because I remember we had board games, we had board games. But drumming, like the drumming session, or even like we had a DJ, but maybe the DJ can teach them how to DJ or something. So the more hands-on it is, the better.
There's a group called Brooklyn Recess, and they do
Karaoke.
double dutch.
Working in what?
Also, Double
Recess,
Dutch.
yeah, so they can even teach them how to double dutch.
So do we want to try to push ourselves to do another event or do we just wanna stick to the two? I kinda feel like did we do one last year?
But it was because we partnered with other groups, so the more church groups and like other.
Yeah.
I feel like this year we didn't do as much, but
I think it went
I think we got it,
fast.
everything went fast. And the winter time always is tricky.
Mhm.
But I think this next year, like, I really want us to like, really, you know, I mean, I don't know if I'll be chair or not, but it, you know, I think it would be great to,
A summer meeting.
yeah, like, or something like what we
Go
want to do.
somewhere.
What you doing?
It's okay.
Like, what can we do more in the beginning, in the middle of the year, so that we have a little bit more
We
going
just
on?
make it like before school is out, event type of thing. The school's gonna be out in June,
Yeah,
so if you're doing it in May.
yeah.
One thing I did at Common Ground, and then I did it at Sugar Hill Creamery first. We did a paint and scoop. So you know how like
Oh,
paint
ice
is a
cream?
thing,
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
can
that's
get like
cute.
free
Yeah.
ice cream and do
Yeah,
like a
that's
guided
great.
paint session instead of following
Yeah.
an actual thing, like an artist was just walking around and just helping them get their creative expression out.
I feel like everything we're saying outside of the skating can be done at the last event. Like
Yeah.
if we just make it that we have a bunch
Yes.
of activities.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more
what our
realistic.
space to be
Exactly.
out.
And then it doesn't stress us to try to get something for May.
And we were there after everything
we
was
were.
done, like
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
So it
last
was-
year the kids and stuff, like they were still playing with us. We was jamming to the music.
We're gonna start earlier maybe this time around so they can stay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause it's starting getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think let's just plan everything. But I think we should keep the skating, maybe next year we plan it early. And maybe it'll be like our September event that we jump out really fast because we would have started talking about it now. If we wanna do that, it could be, cause most of the time you don't have really a lot to do at the very beginning of it. Cause everybody just preparing
Starting,
for school.
yeah. You'd think you have more time.
Right. And then it's a good way to get us going and get our momentum going. Okay. Anything else, anybody?
Is everybody in the WhatsApp?
No.
Cause I think that'll be the easiest way.
Yes, can you see that, that
Everybody sign
notepad? Yes, can you put your
That'd be
name,
the easiest
number,
way to-
and your email?
Save it.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that one's for me, so I can take it and add you to the WhatsApp.
And I can just put the phone on there.
Yeah, I can drop the flyer, I can drop everything. Good meeting, everybody. So we're gonna move to end the meeting. Is anyone second?
Second.
Okay. We're still on time.
Last time we did 7.
Yeah, we were earlier. Oh, we're supposed to be. Oh, it doesn't matter.